and it's me. I was like, who? I literally left that out. That's why I thought you meant someone left their jacket. I was like, oh great, I'll put it on.
We have to do a fun photo for Rob.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get our creative.
We're not fun people.
No.
Okay, that sounds good.
Ta-da! Fun.
No.
All right, so yours is this one. Yep. You guys will share it.
All right.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I'm joined here by our ice dance podium. So in bronze, we had Christina Carreira and Anthony Ponomarenko. With the silver, we have Caroline Green and Michael Parsons. And your U.S. champions for the fourth time, Madison, Chock, and Evan Bates. So we'll start with an opening question. If you guys can just share a little bit about what it meant to you to be on the podium tonight. And we'll start with Madison and Evan.
It's always an incredible honor to be able to perform at the U.S. Championships, and this year was no different. Evan and I have made some of the fondest memories of our career at this event, and this one is definitely atop that list as well. And we had a wonderful time performing to the audience today, and we're so grateful.
Caroline and Michael?
I think every national championship is very significant to every team. This one was especially significant to us just for how we've been approaching this season and how we've wanted to redirect ourselves as a team. And I don't think we could have put a better skate out today. I'm so happy with the work that we've put in the past few months with our new coaches, and I couldn't be more honored and couldn't be happier to be here right now.
Christina and Anthony?
We're really honored to be on this podium. It's U.S. Ice Dance is so strong, so to be amongst these teams is really an honor. We've been working really hard these last few months, so we're really happy with how we skated today, and yeah, we're really excited.
All right, we'll open the floor for questions. As a reminder, please raise your hand so our mic runners can get to you. We'll start with Phil.
NBCSports.com for Maddie and Evan. Two questions. One, are you fully committed to all 4 years at this point, and what if anything could change your mind about that? And the second question, for most of your career, you've been involved in some fierce back and forth competition, and no one had any idea who was going to win prior to the championships. Was it different coming here as a favorite and living up to that?
Right now, we're fully committed to our own process. That is to say, I don't know what the next 4 years will hold, but we're committed to each other and committed to our goals, and we'll decide when the time comes. For now, we're taking it year by year and season by season. You want to take the next question?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I think because these championships hold such a special place in our hearts, at least I felt nervous today, certainly, regardless of, whatever the outcome may be results-wise. We felt compelled to skate well because the significance of what U.S. Championships means to us, and the people who are here, frankly, lots of family and friends and U.S. figure skating fans who we've gotten to know over the years, having been around for as long as we have. So the lack of maybe the Hubble-Donahue back and forth did not mitigate any kind of specialness about today.
Jer.
Madison and Evan, I wonder if you could talk about that longevity. You've been here 12 seasons. The two teams who sit on opposite sides of you are coached by former competitors of yours. former competitors of yours who are younger than you were inducted into the Hall of Fame for U.S. figure skating this week. Can you talk about what all those kind of factors mean in your decision, or just thinking about how that all those memories over those years can impact this championship?
Well, I think it's a great honor to be one of the teams with the longest longevity, if you will, in the sport. And I think as sport in general across the world has evolved, you see more longevity amongst athletes. And so it's a great accomplishment for us to be a part of that group of people. And it's something that we really prize ourselves on because we're very motivated people, we're determined, and we love working hard, and that's something that drives us through our career, and we've had a lot of success because of that, and we're very grateful for all of the opportunities that we had throughout the years to be the best that we can be.
Ted?
Madison, you said last week that you felt right on track in terms of working towards your goal of winning a world title. Having competed here now and finished, are you still on track? What does the rest of the season look like for you?
Absolutely. I believe that we are right on track and exactly where we need to be to accomplish our goals. We have a good amount of time before the World Championships to go back home and get a lot more great work under our belts, and we look forward to doing that.
We are doing 4 continents before then, right?
Yes, yes. And we have a week in between, so.
Gina? Oh, Daphne, oh my goodness.
This question is for Caroline and Michael. You have new coaches this year. You've got now through this season working with them. What's been the biggest challenge getting used to a new training environment, and how did that help you get to where you are today as silver medalists?
Well, I think one thing that neither of us knew before switching coaches is how every training environment is very different. We had never been in a different environment before, so just that change in and of itself was quite difficult, I think. And I think one of the biggest things that we worked on was really like swallowing our pride and just trusting the process with our new coaches and trusting the process with each other. I think we've learned more about each other and about what we want out of this sport and out of our partnership the past few months than we have in the past few years of our partnership. So just learning. I think that's the hardest and the best part about this year for us.
Can I add to that? No, I think what this coaching change kind of confronted us with was just the amount of growth we needed to do as people, not just as skaters. And I think we're really challenging ourselves each day to show up for each other and to put in the work and put in the work together, not just on our own. So I think just our entire approach to training has changed, and how we approach competition has evolved, and I think that was really evident at this event.
Lynn?
It's a question for Caroline and Michael. Lynn Rutherford, Team USA. Your reaction at the end of your free dance was really ecstatic, and certainly you had already said that this was the best you think you could have done it. Was there anything else that was going through your mind, while you were celebrating?
Well, that emotion at the end was basically just the stress of the season coming out. That it just felt really good to feel the work that we've put in work out. And that's what we've been training for. All the adjustments that we've made throughout the season, all the changes that we've made to our programs, all ended up exactly where we needed to be right now. And that's not to say that that's the best we can do. I think it's the best we could have done here, but we're going to go right back to work.
Jackie?
Can you hear me? Yeah, there you go. Christina, Anthony, your nationals last year was not what you wanted it to be, and this is kind of back on the podium and doing things that you were hoping maybe to do last year, right? So how has that been for you this season, trying to come back from a disappointing nationals?
Well, it was only a year ago, the last nationals, but for me, it felt ages ago. We had a whole surgery, a whole recovery process, and a very different summer from what we're used to. So to go out there and skate the way we wanted to, still lots of room for improvement, but to go out there and skate and to end in the position that we are in now, it's an honor. We've put in a lot of work, a lot of time, and trusted the process, as Michael and Caroline said. So it was only a year ago, but it feels like ages ago because of the amount of work and time that we put in.
We have time for one more question. All right, Jackie again.
Okay, I'm going to end with a frivolous question. Maddie, your costume changes this season, third one of 3, right, that you actually stuck with after Grand Prix final. Tell me about the evolution.
Yes, were you expecting a new one at this event? Well, from the beginning of the season up until now, we've really been working to evolve our program, and with that came the development of the story, something that maybe we would have done earlier in the off season, maybe in the springtime, but just that's the time frame that it worked out, and we're very happy with the way that the program has developed since the beginning of the season, and it's found its groove. Like Evan said earlier, we've let the program speak to us, and we've evolved with it and have not been afraid to adapt and work with our new material and keep pushing ourselves to create something that we feel is really special.
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Feels like a shit back, right? I don't think I answered his question, but